All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Seti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sabra Student Center YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Official General Sabra Student Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it and love it. I want you to get over there. I want you to check out the catalog. I want you to get something, get a discount, shop and save, save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We're talking about over 1,500 videos, man. I'm stacking it on there, man. I'm stacking it on there, man. All the firepower. You see what I'm saying? All the firepower that you ever going to need is on that site. The general, the grandmaster teachers, all the documentaries that and lectures from the grandmasters is all powerful. It's not another website on the planet that can compare. Get over there, become a member today. Black Power. You feel what I'm saying? And to all the family out there, y'all know SETI popping on Patreon. Y'all know SETI popping on Patreon. The Poppiness page on Patreon. 500 exclusive live streams. We got that. You see new material every other day. We got that. Touching on things that you cannot touch on YouTube. Too raw for YouTube. We got that. And so when you looking for that hot sauce, them jalapeno presentations from the general, then you get on over there to my Patreon, become a patron today, and get that work. That's right. To all my family out there, donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact that you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the general, I want you to click that link down there, say donate. And, you know, whatever you give, I appreciate you. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now they saying now everybody is in an uproar. That's right. They in an uproar. They saying Putin opens up a vault and reveals Jesus and prophets as black. And you believe that. Y'all come over here. I hope y'all didn't come over here and thinking y'all gonna get and I'm gonna listen here. Let me tell you something. It's like you niggas always need validation for anything. You see what I'm saying? I'm not here in no agreement whatsoever. You see, I'm in no agreement whatsoever about what Vladimir Putin is showing. You know what I'm saying? Let me first and foremost tell you that it ain't nothing but you know, they Caucasoids, man. I just want y'all to understand that. Okay, when you look at the facial features, they Caucasoids. So I'm, you know, just because they, you know, put some melanin in them, it don't change the fact that that's what they is. That's many of the black Madonnas. You look up at them and shit, yeah, they black. That's the yeah, but they not black. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I want y'all to understand that. And all of a sudden, if Vladimir Putin say that Jesus was black, it must be true. It must be true, massa. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't no goddamn. Listen here. First and foremost, what we have to understand that Russia ain't even an ancient nation. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? The Russians is Vikings. Okay, that's where they come from. The root of the what they call the Rus. You see, they're Vikings. Okay, that's where they come from, Scandinavia. Okay, so they roots is from Scandinavia. Okay, so I don't want y'all, and so they don't have no goddamn idea. A lot of what you see from Russia is from Byzantium. You see what I'm saying? They were heavily influenced by Byzantium. But first and foremost, the icons are not ancient icons. Okay, because Russia ain't even an ancient nation. They say some of them from the 1400s. You see, 1500s. Okay, so yeah, that's not ancient testimony. Now, and what I want people to understand is this. I want y'all to work with me out there. You see, I see we got family out there. They may be of the Hebrew faith. I don't want you to get mad at me. I don't want you to get mad at me for no reason. I just want you to understand that, I'm telling the truth. I wouldn't lie on the good Lord. I wouldn't lie on the good Lord like that. I don't want y'all to say I would not do nothing like that. You see? And so it does not, when we look at the Bible, see, when y'all see y'all falling for the smoke and mirrors. You see what I'm saying? No matter what the images say, what does the word say? You see, what does the word say? Okay, I don't want you to get lost in that. There's some lies in the book. There's some serious lies in the book. There are some truths. There are some truths. And there are some serious lies. And so, because this is how your ass got on the boat, nigga. Because the motherfuckers play to your ego. They play to your ego. Oh man, nigga, it don't make no difference if the images is black. You see, the prescription in the book is lethal, nigga. Okay, I just want you to know that the prescription in the book is lethal. So what they do is they give you some cheese, nigga. That's how it go, nigga. That's how they get you on the trap. That's how they get you on the trap. They don't put nothing, nigga. They got, the mouse ain't gonna come to the goddamn trap unless you got peanut butter on it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give them that peanut butter. You really want to get their ass. They don't fall for that cheese like they used to, nigga. You got to put that peanut butter on there. You feel me? Put that Jiffy on there to get them on there. You see? And so that's how they get you on there, because if they say, oh, it's true, and get you right on in the book. You understand? All the lies, some in I separate. I don't discard the truth, where I see it. You understand what I'm saying? But when, I must say as a whole construct is faulty. It's faulty. Okay. We cannot and so when you see these images, I want y'all to see this. I don't want y'all to play with me. You're not going to play with me. And I'm going to show y'all this. And I'm going to do this shit one time and one time only. I'm going to do this shit for you one time and one time only. Now, because they put melanin in the goddamn skin. Okay? But that's a white man. And all the other icons, some of them look like they black, you know what I'm saying? But they're still playing into your ego. Okay? Now you see right here, white German woman who turns herself black. You see, taking melanin pill. What she's injections. You see, to turn herself goddamn black. You see, but you can clearly see it's a white woman. You can look right in her goddamn face and see she's an ugly ass white woman. Okay? And so when you take them icons of goddamn Vladimir Putin, you can clearly look at that Jesus and tell that motherfucker cracker. I just want to say that. Okay? I don't want y'all to hesitate. This is not, this is just stating facts. It's not it's not a racist statement. It's a factual statement. You see, you can look at his hair. It's dropping down. You understand what I'm saying? Dropping down just like Caucasian hair. Thin, thin, no lip. You see what kind of goddamn nigga is this? You see? Talk to me. Talk black to me now. I don't want you to be confused. When you look at a lot of them damn black Madonnas out there, you act like you sitting up there looking at some, one of the sisters. That's not a sister. That's just a white woman that's black, painted black. And y'all got to know the difference now. You can't act like that's an African woman now. Y'all just say, if y'all see the color goddamn black, y'all just, oh, that's a black woman. Nigga, goddamn. We got to stop it. You see, look at that, man. Hideous. And so y'all falling for it. See, they tricking niggas. All the time. And so, yeah, y'all got to be, see, what y'all don't understand is, look, they knew that they had to trick our people with all type of technology. You see, they had to use all type of technology to get you on that trap. The trap is the Bible. The trap is to get you nigga to turn the other cheek. Do as the master. You know what I'm saying? Do as the master say, and all this and shit. That's all they want you to do. You ain't gonna, ain't nothing in there for us. Ain't nothing in there for us at all. And I can tell you that. The lie, you cannot get all the way to the New Testament telling all them goddamn lies and then stop on an icon and say, I'm gonna disregard all these lies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could scroll through this motherfucker in a matter of, nigga, you could give me 10 minutes and nigga, I'll do, irreparable damage to the book. It's irreparable damage, even, just the goddamn flood alone. You know what I'm saying? You gonna disregard all that? That ain't no damn East African. What is an East African? See, there you go. See, there you go. What's an East African? Tell me what an East African is. See, there we go. See, remember I told y'all that? I told you that what they was going to do, right? Didn't I tell y'all how they was creating all them, you know what I'm saying? What's the East African? Talk to me. Talk black to me. Say it's the East African, huh? Okay. You talking about, what you talking about? Ethiopians and that the Habeshas? Is that what you saying? You saying that's Habeshas, right? Who don't say they African. They don't believe that they Africans. So don't you do that. Don't you dare do that. They don't say they African. They Semitics. They from the bloodline of Solomon. Niggas below that goddamn Sahara. That ain't you. No, nigga. Yeah, I like that down there, that Kush Empire. Now, if you saying East Africans is the images of the Nubians that was in ancient Egypt, then I understand what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying? Because we got to deal with the historical Africans before any mixture with the Arab. Is you with me? You ready to work? Y'all ready to work? Tell me if you're ready to work or you want to play games. Let me know now, because I'm not here to play no goddamn games. Because I know what they're trying to do, and I see what, and I'm not saying nobody, but if you alley-oop me, goddamn it, I'm going to tear the backboard down now. If you're going to alley-oop me, and I'm going to tear that motherfucker down. Okay, so when you say, and I know you just lead me on down the way, East African. What is an East African? Let me know what an East African is. A Somalian. A lot of them that don't want to be African, they want to fall right in the book. See, this here we go. The Hamites, the Semitic. They're not Africans. They're not below the Sahara. They're not in any way connected to the Africans of the Sahara, sub-Saharan Africans or the West. You understand? They're not you. That's not you. You see what I'm saying? No, they are the bloodline of Solomon and Makeda. They Habeshas. They with the, They empire stretched over there in Arabia. So the Habeshas over there in Arabia, and the languages is akin with Arabic and Semitic. And I don't know what is a Semitic language. I don't know how in the hell you can name a goddamn language after a man that ain't never goddamn existed. How in the hell you gonna name a goddamn language? So what is a Semitic language or Shemitic? How in the hell can you name a language after a man that never existed? What's the true root of that goddamn language? Use a Caucasian. It's a Caucasian language. Let's deal with that. It's a Caucasian language. Okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's what it is. Okay. And so, I don't, so I tried. That's why I told y'all. That's why General said, remember? Now, that's why I gave y'all them facts. Then I say that the ancient Ethiopian. Okay, when you use that term, and see the brother from I don't know where, he say it looked like he had Amharic in his name, and he had Kush up there, and and somehow he was trying to make me feel that I was wrong by saying that Ethiopia meant burnt face. Obviously, he was gonna tell me something different. Okay, but see, I understand that the term is Greek. Okay, it's Greek. And for Ethiopia, quote unquote, Ethiopia to be ancient, then I would be expecting that they had a name for that nation in its own indigenous language. Do you feel me? Okay, I want to work out. You see, I want to work out. See, this is where we going. See, and I'm glad family put that East African, because that's what motherfuckers gonna say. Oh, they look like the East African over there with all them damn white Jesuses and white Marys all up in the temples and all up in the churches. Them, right? The East Africans, right? Over there with all them white Marys and white. Got the black one hid behind. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't want to fuck them European psyche up when they come over there and see it. So they rather hide the so-called black Madonnas and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they over there bleaching the skin on them any goddamn way. You look up and you can see that the skin is in the face is being lightened out and shit. You see what I'm saying? I know it. I seen it for my damn self. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. I seen it. It's been many that came over there that saw. Ashraf Crazy was talking about it. Many other scholars were talking about it. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't something that I just recognized. You see? Yeah. But it's some difference. We got to acknowledge that. Yes, we got to deal with that. If we don't deal with it, we're going to be a victim of what, because see, we like to gloss over shit. We don't like to deal with the truth. We don't like to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't, when motherfuckers tell us who they is, we don't like to deal with it. So the East Africans say he's Hermetic. The Somalians supposed to be Semitic. Some of the Ethiopians claim they Semitic. You not Semitic, nigga. You not Semitic. What you talking about? When you become Semitic, they don't accept you, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? But you want to go over there and you want to say we are the world. You one of them we are the world niggas. Don't want to accept the fact for what it is. Don't want to accept the fact for what it is. You see, and so I understand what that is. It's a heavy Arab influence in East Africa. You know what another influence that a lot of people don't want to acknowledge? That's right, brother. You already know. Yeah, the cosmic Naga. You already know. Nubians of Southern Sudan. Man, please, that brother done laid the law. That's the law right there. He done laid the law right there. I know the family here. I know they know what it is. You can't pull that old shit on the new indigenous cosmic scholars. You understand that been synchronized with the cosmic melanin? We know what time it is. You can't come over here talking about, no, sir, we won't let you do it. And that's how they pull us out of here. When we get even the fact that they using some goddamn harm and some goddamn, but I know the esoterical understanding of that. I could break that down. You see, but if you going in there like this is a man, that this is just a man, and and that, African people come from a harm, you are in a state of delusion. You don't need to teach nobody no kind of history whatsoever. Hang it up. You see, throw in the towel. If you are the type, and you can't break that down, now, if you understand the esoterical understanding of harm, you could tear down whole religions. Straight up. It's a powerful understanding. You see, to understand the esoterical occult understanding of harm, you could destroy nations with it. You see, but if you the type of nigga, you literal, you see, you use a surface nigga. You gonna read it just you don't need to teach nobody nothing. Let it go. Because the first and foremost, anybody out there that believe that, let me tell you first and foremost, to just give you, I'm gonna work with you now, and I want you to go do this little research for me, so you can understand this when you get up off of this. Now, understand where because it's a trap, and I want to tell you that it's a trap. It's just like the genie in the lamp, but your soul is the genie, and the book is the lamp. And just like the genie is trapped in the lamp, your soul, your spirit is trapped in that book, if you believe that garbage. You see, so in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? It says that all mankind was washed away, and that only one family lived, and that was the family of Noah. You see, and it was the family of Noah. And from his, hold on just a second, family. Let me make sure my kids. Yeah, my kids out there making all kind of noise. Had to let them know. That's right. Nah, I'm right there, family. I ain't went nowhere. Come on, biblical niggas. Come on in. Cro-Magnum, whatever. Come on in. Have yourself a seat. Nah, I'm a quick, and I'm gonna take you out of here just to let you know that it's fraudulent. Okay. Now, number one, supposedly the whole world after the flood come from Noah and his 3 sons. Is that correct? Nah, his 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Okay? His 3 sons. Ham, supposedly the Africans, but they don't want to say African. They want to say Hermetic, and they want to say that niggers are the cursed. They made up a new one because they told too much. You see, they told too much in that one. They gave Ham damn near all the credit, as far as civilization. You see, most of the descendants of Ham are the greatest nations in the Bible, by far. No doubt about it. You see, we can say that. From Egypt, Ethiopia, Punt, Arabia, Mesopotamia, all of that is under the umbrella civilization of Ham. Nevertheless, what it did, is it took us as a people, as ancient as we are, and it put us in a bottle. It put us in a bottle. It put us like the genie in the lamp. They control our history by saying we start right here. You see, this is where we start with Ham, you see, who supposedly was born around 2500 BC, according to Judaic Christian chronology, that the earth is only 4,000 years old, and Ham, the flood came around. Matter of fact, the flood came around 2344 BC, according to Judaic Christian chronology. Okay, now what you got to understand is that Egypt, do you understand this? That Egypt and Ethiopia and Libya and Canaan, all of those nations are post-diluvial. That means that they were all born after the flood. Do you understand that? This is what you got to understand, that Egypt, Ethiopia, Canaan, all the ancients were born after the flood, born after 2344 BC. Nah, you is in a hell of a dilemma. You was in a hell of a dilemma to believe some garbage like that. Because first and foremost, when you go to Abydos, the temple of Abydos constructed by Seti the First, Ma'at Ra, Seti the First. You see, Abydos, his son Ramesses II, finished it because I believe he passed before he could finish it. Ramesses II finished that temple, so it's accredited to Seti and Ramesses. Okay, now in that temple is a king's list with 76 kings on that list. You see they cartouches carved in the wall, and the first king is Narmer, which most chronologists start at 3100 BC. And then you come to Seti the First, the 76th king, and you see on this list, you see in front of the list, you see a carving of Seti the First, and you see his son Ramesses. Ramesses ain't even a man yet; he's a boy, and you see Seti with his hand outstretched like, behold, my son, he is the greatest kings of your lineage. Study him well. Combine all their greatness and be the greatest king that ever ruled Egypt. That's how he had it. So what you looking at is a record, because it's the original record. No other people on the planet have a record like that. Not the Indian, not the Mesopotamian, not the Chinaman, not the European. Nobody on the planet got an original record with 76 kings on it. All in Seti the First ruled around 1200 BC. Narmer ruled around 3100 BC. 2,000 years of a continuous fucking rule. There's no break. And what's crazy about that wasn't even all the kings. That wasn't even all the kings. Those were the glorious ones. You see what I'm saying? These were the glorious ones. Them wasn't all the kings. There were minor kings. There were kings who went against African customs, and their ass was left off the list. You see, like Akhenaten, he didn't make the list. You see? And that's why, I stand on my spiritual father and don't give his ass no credit for nothing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I speak about him historically, but I don't give him credit for nothing. There's a reason why he left him off the damn list. You see what I'm saying? He was an outcast for the shit that he was doing, trying to close down the ancestral worship of Amun and all Ptah and all the ancient deities. You understand what I'm saying? And other shit that he did that was out of pocket. But nevertheless, you got a record of 2,000 years. Now, if it started at 3,100, and see the thing about it, if it started at 3,100 and it ends at 1,200 BC, that's not all the kings of ancient Egypt. That's just up into Seti. You see, the first, you still got Ramesses the second, the Ramesside kings. You still got the 25th dynasty. So here you got 2,000 years. Now, the flood, according to the Bible, happened at 2344 BC. It happens within that 2,000 years. You see what I'm saying? It happens now. Automatically, you in trouble because it's not supposed to be an Egypt before the flood. Egypt supposed to be born after the flood. But you got kings on the throne that's ruling before 2344 BC. Okay? Now, if the flood happened at 23, say for instance, they messed up. Maybe they miscalculated. You see? And say, okay, Egypt is before the flood. I mean, then you're going to have to come up with another date for the birth of Ham. Because now you got the son before the father. How the hell you going to have Egypt before Ham? So you're going to have to reconstruct all that shit to make that work. Okay? But just say, for instance, okay, Egypt is before the flood. If the flood is at 2344, according to the Bible, then at least we should see a break in the motherfucking chronology. A flood comes, wash away. We shouldn't see no more motherfucking kings after 2344. Shouldn't see no more kings. We shouldn't see no more kings. But we still see kings. You see? And the thing is, you got to think about this, family. Imagine Egypt. This one fact alone crushes that Bible. Crush it. You see? Each one of those kings, either they got a pyramid, they got a temple, megalithic temple, all type of megalithic statues and structures. If Noah got off the boat, it's just Noah and his 3 sons and they 3 wives, how long do you think it would have taken for the earth to repopulate? We looking at some of them stones on that goddamn pyramid. And one block alone weigh goddamn, the smallest block weigh 5 tons. The largest block weigh 100 tons. It's over 2 million goddamn stones on the pyramid. How long do you think it would have taken the earth to repopulate for people to be able to pull that many goddamn stones? Coming from 8 people off a goddamn boat? Is you stupid or is you stupid? You see what I'm saying? It's impossible. Each one of them kings got a megalithic structure. It would have taken millions and millions and millions of people. And so you mean to tell me you believe, even if they got off the boat at 2344, how long would it taken from that 2344 to get enough people to build them megalithic structures? That's impossible. That's impossible to come from that just 8 people to be able to do that. You see, now what's critical, and you can look this shit up, you can go cry and boo-hoo and say and call God and say Seti is the devil and every fucking thing else. You see, you can do that. Now, when you take the chronology of the Bible, from the time of the flood to Jacob coming into Egypt, the information is right there in the Bible. It asks the question of how many people came with Jacob into Egypt. You know how many? From the flood. Now, these supposed to be the bloodline of Shem. This is the bloodline of Shem. How many people that they had populated to by the time we talking about with Joseph, and Joseph asked Pharaoh to let the Israelites come into Egypt. And Pharaoh say, it's all good. Y'all can go down there in Goshen. You can go down there in Goshen. And so the number of people that came in with Jacob, I believe, was 76. It ended up being 77 when you count Joseph. So from that point, I believe it was like 1800 something. It was like 450 some years between the flood and Jacob coming into Egypt. They only had 77 motherfuckers. Go read the Bible. How in the hell, after 400 years, after the flood in 1800 BC, they only had, it was about 1800 BC. I believe so. When Jacob comes into, about that time. Because when Moses because they stayed in there for 400. Yeah, about that time. It was close to that time. You see? And so they only had 77 people. So, I mean, that show you right there. And even at that late day, 18. So when did they get enough population on the planet to pull stones like that? Nah, that's why they play that alien shit. You see what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to come up with a motherfucking answer. You're going to have to come, you see, if they can't play the biblical lie, if they can't play the white man built it, they're going to play the alien card. You understand? Anything to don't give the black people no credit for monuments and civilization in their own goddamn, on their own continent, in their own land. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at that and you know how many people it would have taken to build, I ain't even talking about the biggest pyramid. I'm talking about the smallest pyramid. And you look at Egypt, man, Egypt got thousands of damn temples and small shrines and all over. Man, it took every bit of 4,000 years. You see what I'm saying? With millions of people already in Africa to be able to pull that off. Because it would have taken hundreds of thousands of years to even develop the knowledge. You ain't going to just build megaliths like that. That would have taken hundreds of thousands of years of developments, intellectual, academic, scientific development to be able to build that. Ain't no goddamn way you could come up with that kind of knowledge coming off the goddamn boat at 2,344. So I don't give a goddamn. They can show you niggas, all the Byzantine niggas looking like Jesus and Jesus, whatever you want to believe Jesus looked like, which is a esoterical creation. You niggas is taking it and making it, he's black. He's the son, fool. Ain't no damn man. That's for the surface nigga. Ain't no man. That's the S-U-N. You talking about a man. Where the goddamn tomb at? They had goddamn dates. I mean, goddamn, at 33 AD, they had dates. I mean, if he died, what day did he die on? What day did he die on? And if he died on the date, if you die, nigga, and they put a date on your obituary, that's the date that's going to stay on that goddamn obituary. It's not going to change. So why do the goddamn Easter change every year? Because it's not about no S-O-N. It's about the S-U-N. The sun is regulated to the spring equinox. The S-U-N, not the S-O-N, the S-U-N. The 12 disciples, the 12 zodiac, the 4 gospels, the equinoxes and the solstices. That's what it is. The 3 wise men, the 3 stars in Orion's belt. The same as what you see in the pyramid, the 3 pyramids. This is what it is. This is what it is. And it's the same with Jacob and the 12 tribes. Jacob being the S-U-N and the 12 tribes being the 12 houses of the zodiac. How many wives did he have them 12 sons by? 4 wives. 4 wives. The solstices and the equinoxes. Just no different than the disciples in the four synoptic gospels. That's what it is. That's what it is. And when you understand the etymology of SON, you will understand that it means the same as the SUN. It's talking about us, the melanated African, the sons of the sun. That's who they're talking about, the Saras. That's all that means, son of the sun. You the son, O-N is the same as UN. The vowels are interchangeable. Don't let them fool you, family. So I understand that y'all fall, but you got to break that down esoterically. The image ain't got shit to do with nothing. You don't understand the esoteric information, then what they doing is they leading you. They're just like a nigga shoot you up in the sky first. No, they start talking that Anunnaki shit. Nigga go straight. Them motherfuckers jump right in the goddamn spaceship and start that motherfucker up. Motherfucker ain't coming down for nothing. That motherfucker, you see that motherfucker, he be riding on the Milky Way. He ain't coming back down. You see what I'm saying? They don't want, because they don't have the strength to come on the planet and deal with the history of our people. You know, our people, a lot of people like to deal in mythology because mythology is entertaining. People can fall into a matrix, another world, and they can ride in that world, believe whatever they want to believe. It's entertaining. Yeah, but nigga, you can't believe everything that you read. You can't believe everything somebody tell you. You see? So Russia unveils hidden it's the 1400s. It's not even a contemporary. Y'all act like they was there and we understand that. But see, y'all trying to turn Serapis. And that's what it is. The image is Serapis. Okay? That's what it is. That's the first one. That's what it is. So don't, and that's the same thing what they tried to do to Osiris and shit. You see what I'm saying? They tried to rape Osiris and they created the Serapis, but they knew in the ancient world, just like today, see, you got to understand it was a flip of where it is today. You see, today, a lot of people worship whiteness. They worship the white Jesus. But you got to understand on the flip side of that, coming from the ancients, that white people, they first deities, they paint, even though they look physically like Europeans, they painted a lot of them black. You see, Diana was one of them. First, before Mary, they had Diana. She was black. You see what I'm saying? Of Artemis. You see, she was black. So that's what they would try to do, because in their psyche, they like we went where we at today. Yeah, they was changing it. You see what I'm saying? At first they was just worshiping black deities, because the African nations were the dominant nations on the planet. It was reversed back then. So everybody looked at the African gods as the supreme gods. And then when they started to get power, they wanted to see some things that looked like them. But they didn't do it all at once. They still, in their psyche, they saw blackness as divine. So they changed a lot of the phenotypes, but they left the blackness in their skin. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because they understood it as being divine. You see what I'm saying? That was the color of divinity. And then soon they knew, once they understood white supremacy in all of its, its sickness, that they say, you know what, in order for us to gain full control, they gonna have to worship us as we are. And so they began to peel the melanin out the goddamn statues till they got a goddamn, they went Serapis. See, at first they weren't gonna worship Serapis. They turned Serapis down. They knew they couldn't black people wasn't gonna worship that. They weren't gonna worship that. They was like, fuck that, take that shit out of here. And so they try to trick our people. You see what I'm saying? Put a little black in them and shit. That's a white man. That's a white woman. Just paint it black. Stop it. Don't fall for that. Go into the goddamn story and break down the components of understand the root of it, the esoteric understanding, and then come out of it. And then you'll check that right there immediately. It's 1400s. It's not even a contemporary. Y'all act like this shit was created when even if he walked the goddamn earth. That was like 33 AD. This shit is damn near a millennium and a half after. What the fuck do they know? They don't know no more than you. You can go to the dollar store and get a goddamn black Jesus, nigga. You ain't going down to the dollar store saying, oh man, did you see? Man, the dollar, they say Jesus is black. You didn't go down there to the dollar store, nigga, and say that. They got black Jesuses at the dollar store. So, I mean, goddamn 1400s that don't give you no right to act as if you really know anything. So really, y'all got the toasts. You know, and Putin, you know, Vladimir Putin. Y'all niggas idolize Vladimir Putin. And when Vladimir Putin said, and he didn't even say it, he just opened it up and showed a white man that happened to have some tan and shit, some melanin in his skin, but had straight hair and all that shit. You niggas say, man, Jesus is black. Y'all forgot all the esoterical knowledge that show the truth that it ain't even about a damn man. It ain't even about a damn man. God damn, it ain't even about a damn man. Fool, wake up, wake up, wake up. And so, family, I just want to cut into y'all today. I want to cut into y'all. I hope I didn't hurt no hearts. If I did, it was in truth. And to all y'all out there that's talking that easy, you know, and that's hobby shots. They got them niggas over there trying to lead you down the, and they don't think you know hobby shots, nigga. You ain't no hobby shots. You not no hobby shots, nigga. So don't do that. You see what I'm saying? And so they just trying to lead you down the wrong way. I sat right there and I got the video where the head of the Ethiopian church, that woman, that dude, she from the BBC, and she interviewed him. And he sat right there and said that, the Israelites was white. That's what he said, God damn it. He said the Israelites was white. And the woman damn near fell out the damn chair laughing at him like, but your people paint Jesus and all the prophets to be black. He said, yes, they do. But, you know, he said but he know that the Israelites is white, so he don't say nothing. You see what I'm saying? So I knew right there, that's the head of the Ethiopian Coptic church, who are of the Coptic, and the Coptic they got a patriarch, just like the Pope. And I seen the motherfucker, and many times it changes, just like the Pope in Rome. And they be having Caucasoid patriarchs that the church, they have to abide, just like a bishop. He's a bishop. You see, he's a bishop of the Ethiopian church, but he's still under the patriarch of the Coptic religion. He's still under him. And so I've seen it when Ethiopians was the patriarch. But there be many times where they come, and just like a bishop, cardinals and shit, when they get to the Pope, nigga, they got to give reverence and shit. So I done seen them niggas. Man, please. Do away with that shit. That shit ain't got no place for us. They got to give reverence to the patriarch of the Coptic goddamn religion, who could be a Syrian, who could be any of that. You see what I'm saying? Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No, sir. No, sir. So, family, that's it for this one. I know I'm going to they ain't fucking with me. You see, I got on their ass. I ain't heard no motherfucker saying nothing, no hobby shot. They don't, because they know I got their motherfucking number. Dial it up anytime dial it up anytime you want some smoke, nigga. I'm ready. This is General Sarasu and Seti. To all my family out there, I appreciate you from coming over here, building with the general. Hit some of them links, support the general, hardworking general out here on the battlefield. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.